value. And then, okay, good, Mr. Folarin. I would like to pull up just 2 persons to tell us what you learned briefly from that video we just watched. Just 2 persons to tell us briefly. So I will start with you, Mr. Folarin. Let's hear from you. What did you learn from the video we just watched? So you can unmute. Okay, good. Let's have you. You are muted, Mr. Folarin.
Sorry, I was talking. I thought I am sorry.
Okay.
Good morning, all. Thank you so much. I appreciate the Gtext Holdings for organizing this 30 days challenge. It's been very, very amazing. We are getting value. So today, day 15, what we do very brief, but we very, very loaded. What we got this morning is he was telling us about the categories of events we need to attend in order to be able to meet the kind of people, the kind of prospects we need or we want. So because it depends on the individual and depends on the your personal person. There are some people that don't go to events. I mean, you can deliberately decide to go for events where you pay. So you can go for events where they pay $10,000 to attend. Then if you know you don't have that kind of capacity, you go for events where it may not be more than $1,000, $500 that you pay to enter. You know that definitely if you pay to enter a particular event, you are sure of the caliber of people you are going to meet there. So we categorize the events as there are general events, industry events, the event of people in your industry. Then another one is you attend special clubs like polo, golf, and all sorts. Then you yourself can organize events yourself and invite some people to come to that event. You meet high caliber of people there, which you can network and close deals. So that's what I got this morning. Thank you very much.
Wow, that is really massive. Thank you, Mr. Folarin. That was really amazing. I love the fact that you got value, and I believe you're really putting these things into practice. Okay, so very quickly we'll be going into our role play for this morning. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ramsey Daniel. I have a lot of comments in the chat box. I can see a lot of energy rolling in this morning. So good to have you once again. So we'll be going into our role play this morning, and today we would be looking closely at one of our amazing products, called Gvest. What is Gvest all about? It's the investments arm of our company, where we have, investors put in their capital and they can earn dividends after a period of time. So, good, we'll be delving deeply into Gvest investment today. Is a source of passive income, for investors, those that you have that don't want to buy lands directly, that don't want to buy housing units directly, but they need something tangible that they can put their funds into, and they can even focus on other things. Yes, this is the right offer for them. It's called Gvest investment. So if you're ready for this, let me see in the chat box. Ready. I want to see in the chat box. I love an interactive session. Ready. Congratulations to all those who have made money this week, all those who have brought in sales this week. Big congratulations to you. Yes, so all right, we'll be pulling up one or two persons to do our role play. Let me see those we have on the session. Okay. Damilare, Fashaki, good to have you here this morning. So you would be the first person to do our role play this morning. So I'm going to pair you with one other person. I want to see those that we have online. Okay, so Damilare, let's go. I can see Akpabio in the room. Akpabio, do we have you on board? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Kindly unmute. We want to hear your voice. If you can hear us this morning, Mr. Abbas Akpabio. Yeah, Damilare, can you hear us? Kindly unmute and
yes,
give
I
a
can
comment.
hear you, sir.
All right, beautiful. Okay, so let's do this. While we're waiting for Mr. Akpabio, let's roll up the role play. Okay, good. You can place the call. Place the call to me. Let's do it.
All right. Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Who am I on to?
This is Oluwadam Nari. I am calling you from Gtext Holdings, Dr. Stephen Akintayo's company.
Gtext Holdings, Dr. Stephen Akintayo's company. I've really not heard about that before. How did you get my number?
Actually, sir, we have a range of different ways we get our numbers. The marketing team sends your number to me, but probably from what I know, your number was either gotten from social media ads or the events we sponsor, or you probably registered for one of our webinars.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So what are you calling me for?
Okay, a brief introduction before I start. Gtext Holdings is a multinational real estate company, and we have presence in Dubai, Nigeria, UK, and the US. And Dr. Stephen Akintayo, just like I mentioned earlier, is the chairman of Gtext Holdings. So if you need any more information about us, I can send it to you on your WhatsApp or via email, sir.
What exactly are you calling me for? I don't understand.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. Just like yesterday was a day of celebration of Valentine's Day, where we share love all across the world. And this time around, you have an offer on our investment scheme called GVest. We have some subsidiary called GVest, where investors can put their money into without having to buy property on its own, but they can buy fractional ownership of the company. They can have fractional ownership of real estate without having real estate itself. Then they get ROI every year, sir.
But you know, okay, so this thing you're talking of, is it invest? You're talking, if I can hear you well, you're saying I should invest. That's there's something fractional ownership. That English is too big for me. I don't understand it. And by the way, investing in Nigeria, I don't think I have that interest again, because there are a lot of experiences I've had. You know, I have investments in the US, and so I have in the UAE as well. I prefer to just do my things outside there than back home here in Nigeria. You know what I'm talking of. There are a lot of scam cases and everything every single day. People just vanish with, companies vanish with people's money, and it's just a lot.
I'm so sorry, sir, if you've had scam experiences with people in investment. But just like I said, we do not cover only Nigeria. We have presence in the United States and in Dubai too. So we have a investment scheme for dollars for people who are not looking to invest in Naira, you know, just not everyone believes in the Naira right now, the Naira power right now. So you can actually go for the dollar investment, and it's actually a very good way to make money for yourself, sir.
Okay, so are you saying you have something outside Nigeria?
Yes, of course, sir.
Okay,
Let me quickly run you through it.
You can tell me more about that.
All right. So this investment goes into our US project in Brookshire, Texas, because we acquired 99 acres of land in Brookshire, Texas, not very far from these major companies around Texas. And also,
hold on. Did you say US now?
Yes, of course.
All this one that Trump is pursuing people from US. How are we sure we are safe?
Yeah, actually, Trump policies are actually favoring us as a company because number one, it is expected that real estate in the US would even grow the more since Trump is a real estate person himself, and also we are registered, so you have nothing to fear, sir.
Okay, but before you even proceed, is this investment something? Are you guys registered? Do you have
Yes,
a legal backing or anything? Because I don't just put my money into investments. I try to be as careful as possible based on a lot of experiences I've had, you know. And now I've seen a lot of colleagues lose their money. So are you guys legally backed up? Do you have
Yes,
any?
we are legally backed. We are legally backed. So we have backing with SEC.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so just tell me briefly about that US.
Okay. So for our US product, our US investment, you can start with $20,000, and the ROI we have 3 to 6 years tenure. So this means that you can withdraw your capital starting from the 3rd year of your investment, but ROI is paid every 18 months. And for $20,000, you'll be getting 14% ROI every 18 months unfailingly. So as the capital increases, the ROI percentage increases too. So this encourages investors to put more money because that is how it works. Now, for $30,000, you'll be getting 15% ROI. And for 15% ROI, that is $4,500 in the first 18 months and $9,000 in the first 3 years. So you could actually just either leave your ROI and roll it over or get it every 18 months, or you can just leave it till the end of your tenure and withdraw everything all together. So for $50,000, we have 17%. Okay. That is $8,500.
So hold on. You said if I get you right, my ROI is withdrawable after
18 months. Many?
After 18 months. What of my capital?
Your capital after 3 to 6 years, depending on the tenure you choose.
After 3 to 6 years.
Yes.
But I'm a businessman. Oh. I'm into automobiles, and actually, if I put that money, if I put about $50,000 to $100,000, that's what I put in per week, you know, into my business, and I actually get higher turnover you know, even every week. Okay. So now that you're saying I should put down my money for this long, do you advise me? What do you think about that?
Okay, so first of all, like you are an investor, and this even makes it easier for us. First of all, you know about diversification of investment portfolio. So it is highly important for every investor to diversify into real estate, even from automobiles. You can go into real estate, you can go into different types of investments. You can even go into entertainment, into sports. But real estate is one investment that has been, in fact, I can even say real estate is the first business ever in the world. So just like, you know, everything depends on real estate, and it is the investment that has the lowest risk ever, because your investment is actually backed with an asset. it is going directly into a project, and it's not a virtual project. It is a project that you can see for yourself. It's a $200 million project. So there's no way, it's a low risk. It's a
Okay,
low
that's
risk,
fine.
high reward.
That's fine. I've heard you. I've heard everything you said. I'll just think over it and get back to you.
All right, sir. Is there anything you want to think about so I can help you with the process, sir?
I would just love to just take my time and review everything you have said. Then once I'm done, I'll get back to you.
All right. Can I have your email so I can send you resources to help you with your decision-making process?
Okay. isaacadewey@gmail.com.
All right, sir. First of all, I would like to thank you so much for the time you give to me, and it's an interesting conversation. I would like to have it again. So when next can I call you, sir?
I will let you know. Just send in those details. I'll give you a feedback once I review them.
All right, sir. Can I be expecting your call or something like your message this week?
I will get back to you. Don't worry. Just send those details.
All right, no problem, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Have a nice day, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Damilare Fashakin. Yes, builder, I could see you asked the question, will a client actually spend this long with a first-time caller? And are they this relaxed most times? Very good question. One thing you need to know is the more you can get your prospects or your clients to do the talking, and the more you can listen to them by asking them the right questions, the more you can get their attention. So you have the wheel of the conversation. The wheel is in your control. You should be the one driving the conversation. So one thing you need to know is even from the way you start your conversation, the questions you ask, how you introduce yourself, the value you propose determines if your prospects will even give you a listening ear. There's something called the 5-15-25 rule, which says the way you sound in the first 5 seconds opens the next 15 seconds, and the next 15 seconds open the next 25 seconds. So if you cannot introduce yourself well, if you don't sound confident, then there's what we call mirroring. Is an effect that you get in response to the energy you give and what you say as well. You can get a client or a prospect to have a conversation with you that will be solid, as solid as possible. And even after the conversation, depending on the value you give them, they will even thank you. That thank you for your time. Even if they don't end up doing business with you, they can still refer other people to you because you have given them the value of their time. If it's just 5 minutes they spend with you, if it's just 3 minutes, let that little time be worth it. Let it show that you really understand what you're saying, because a lot of clients also know when you are saying jargons, when you are saying nonsense. So, thank you for that question. All right, Mr. Damilare, that was a good attempt. Let me see if we can have just one comment. I believe our speaker is ready for us.
Ready. Good morning, everybody.
All right, beautiful. So we'll be going into our session for this morning. And today we'll be looking at how you can sell digitally through the Gtext app. How you can sell digitally through the Gtext app. One of our vision in Gtext is to provide value through disruptive technological tools, to change the game, to help investors to achieve their financial goals through disruptive technological tools. And what does that mean? It means you can sit from the comfort of your home, from the comfort of anywhere you are in the world, and you can make an investment decision without having to go through stress. So you can log into your device, you can log into your phone, log into your system, and at a go, you can make an investment. You can secure any of the investment plans. And this is even a better way for we as, as consultants, as associates, as partners, even to communicate to clients and prospects as well. We can let them know there's a GVest app that you can download. Once you download the app, you do X, Y, Z. And once you do that, you've secured your investment successfully. So let's pay keen attention to this session. And at the end of the session, I believe many of us, in fact, everybody on this session should be able to sell using the GVest mobile app. So you have the floor, Mr. Joseph. Take it up.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. My name is Joseph. Okay, and I am the mobile developer at Gtext Investment. Right. So today I'll be working for what you really need to know about Gtext in order to help you sell and then keep your investors and your clients informed about what we do. Right. So I think I would like to start with a video just to introduce like the GVest application to everyone, right? So kindly just permit me to start with this one. Yeah. Right.
Meet the new GVest app, your gateway to smart investing. We will walk you through the simple steps to make the most of the GVest app. First, download the GVest app from your app store. Available for both Android and iOS install, and open the GVest app to get started. Tap on Register to set up your account by filling in your personal information. Congratulations. You're ready to explore the GVest app and begin your investment journey. Now let's make your first investment. Fund your wallet. Once your wallet is funded, explore our range of investment plans. Each plan offers different durations and rates of returns. Tap on your chosen investment option. Track your progress on the app with real-time updates on performance, earnings, and projected returns. When it's time to withdraw your funds, go to the withdraw option on the app. It is an easygoing process. No stress. Congratulations! You're on your way to financial success with GVest. Contact our support team if you have questions or need assistance. Happy investing.
All right. Thank you for watching the video. So I would like to start my presentation with introducing what GVest is. So a lot of people know GVest is an investment. GVest is for investment, but if you ask in detail what GVest is, a lot of people cannot give you full-time breakdown of what GVest is. Before talking about the application fully, I would like to just give a brief introduction of GVest and what we do and what you need to know. Right? So all right. So what is GVest Cooperative? GVest Cooperative is a real estate investment platform that allows diverse investors key into our real estate properties without owning a property, but still get steady return on investments. So that's the shortest description of GVest, right? And as we all know, our founder is no other person than the great Dr. Stephen Akintayo, right? He's our chairman. And so now, talking about GVest, let's just say we have under GVest we have basically two products, right? And that does not mean those are the only things we have. I'm just categorizing what we have in GVest. products, which are the fractional ownership and then the fractional investment, right? So now, what exactly is fractional ownership? A fractional ownership is when two or more people, clients, investors come together, they pull their funds together to co-own the property or invest, right? So that is fractional ownership. So if you feel you don't want to bear the burden or all the expenses of owning a property, either rental or luxury, anyone, feel you do not want to solely own that property, or you have a couple of friends, like-minded friends, high net worth friends that you feel okay, you can pull your funds together to invest, then you can go for the fractional ownership, right? But then also, if you're not interested in owning a property, say your interest is just in investing, like you just want your returns without the stress of having to worry about your property or anything, then that you can now go for fractional investment. Now, fractional investment, it's similar to the fractional ownership, but in this case, you are not owning a property, but rather investing in the property. So your investment just lasts for the number of years that you've agreed to invest in, and then after that you will get your capital, and then we move on, right? So that's just a summary of two categories of GVest. Now, okay, that this at the top here, fractional property ownership. Members of the cooperative will be able to co-own estate or building units and will be earning rental income through assets. And I believe Damilare made mention of some of these points during his role play, which was great, by the way. Thank you. And then and a wealthy cooperative community. Each individual becomes, now these are more like some benefits of being a part of GVest cooperative. And when pitching to your client or to an investor, you can just point out these few points to them so they understand that, okay, yes, these are the benefits they stand to gain, the opportunities in GVest cooperative, right? So now, a wealthy cooperative community, each individual becomes a member of an elite community of wealthy people and top entrepreneurs in their various fields. So that's just tell you that being a member of the cooperative, you have access to high net worth individuals. You have a community of wealthy people, a community of like-minded individuals, right? Then another opportunity or benefit is a high socioeconomic welfare level. So each member of our cooperative belongs to a class or community that helps them experience outcomes at optimal levels, especially in their personal health and well-being, right? And then a diverse investment portfolio, which is I personally feel this is one of the strong points or the hitting points of GVest, right? So membership comes with exposure to diverse investment portfolios that can be harnessed to earn passive income, hence exponentially build wealth, right? So now talking about the diverse investment portfolio, like once you become a member of GVest, you have access to like an unlimited portfolio of investment that you can just key into at any point, at any place, be it domestic or foreign, right? So if you're looking to invest within the country, within Africa, we are your investment partner. While if you're looking to invest outside Nigeria, outside Africa, we are still your trusted investment partner, because we have projects in the UK, Dubai. You can reach out to us and we will surely deliver on that. Now, what is the mission of GVest? So basically, our mission is to raise an all-inclusive community where everyone can own a stake in real estate, agriculture, and technology. We hope to raise 1 million investors growing their finance by 2025 this year. And I can tell you gladly that we are gradually approaching our milestone, right? Because people are investing in GVest. People are now realizing that, okay, GVest has stood the test of time, right? And I can also tell you that we are very, very transparent in whatever we do. Yeah, we keep our investors up to date on our recent developments and all that, all they need to know to keep their minds at rest, right? Then, what is our vision? Our vision is to give everyone an opportunity to manage and grow wealth. And then, our brand statement is build an empire of wealth, right? Now, our core values at GVS is integrity, trust, and transparency. Just as I mentioned earlier, we are always transparent with our activities to our investors, right? Because we understand the essence of being transparent. And so I know anyone who has invested before knows that wherever your money is, that's where your mind is. So I believe it's pertinent for us and very core and important for us to keep our investors up to date with what we're doing, their funds, and how everything is going so far, right? Then I would like to talk about, before I proceed with my slide, I would like to talk about the application. Now, given we have an application, right? And our application is our technology, our solution to updating and then keeping our investors informed also on everything that is going on with their investment, right? So the GVS application is available on both Play Store and App Store. So for Android users, you can go to Play Store, type GVS app, and then you see our proceed with your investment, right? If you are using an iOS, an iPhone, you can go to the App Store, search GVS app, and then you get to see our application. And before the end of my presentation, I'll drop links to our application on both Play Store and App Store for you to install, register, go through it, and then like have an experience and a real-time experience with the application, so that you know how it feels, how it behaves, and then the experience and how to pitch it to your clients or your investors, your prospects, right? Then now also our website www.gvsglobal.com. It's another platform for those that do not want to have an application, or those that like to would prefer to use on their let's say their laptops or their devices. You can go to our website. It's a similar platform available on the web too. So if you're not, or if you don't want to use the app, you can use the web. Like, we are giving our investors the option to access their investments at any time they so please or they so wish to, right? So if you're in a place where you cannot use your laptop, you can go ahead and check your investment, see when how your investment is going, when your ROI is due, right? Okay, also, I would like to mention that the onboarding process for GVS is seamless. You just once you install the application, you register, you get an OTP sent to your email, then you input your OTP and you're all set. Just as video stated, like, it's actually a very simple step to go by, right? Once you're on the application, you go to investments, you see a couple of investments that we have, tons of them. You can choose either between the simple or the accumulated interest. Well, we also have the group share and we have the US investments on our application also. So any investment option or plan that you are interested in, you can get it on the GVS application, be it the Naira or the dollar investment, right? Now, that being said, I would like to just walk us through some of the major points that I feel needed to be addressed. Well, okay, now, what at the time of the role play between Mr. Damilare and Mr. Isaac, there was a very important question that Mr. Isaac asked Damilare, and I actually loved that question because a lot of investors or clients want to ask you this question about the backing of GVS. Because if we say we are an investment company, we are an investment what is GVS backed by? Like, and now the question is not to throw you off, because as an investor, you want to know the assurance or the insurance your investment partner has. You get, in such a way that, okay, if something happens today, you know that we are not going to give you excuses. We're not going to just tell you, okay, something happened. We have a backing. Now, GVEST is an asset-backed investment, right? This means that if for any reason we default in payment, which has never happened, right? But if for any reason we default in payment, it's just like now we're making a use case, like we're making provision for unforeseen circumstances. But we know very well and we know how we invest the funds we get from our investors to be able to cover all possible scenarios that could go wrong, right? But in the case which we default in payment, you will be entitled to a piece of property worth your investment in any of our estate. I believe everyone here knows that GVEST, Gtext Holdings, basically our mother company, right? Is one of the biggest real estate company in Africa right now. And as said, also we are expanding our reach to US, Dubai, UK, right? So you can be rest assured that if anything should happen, which we are, I like to lay emphasis on which have never happened, but if anything should happen, we have properties to back up whatever investment funds or amount you've invested with us. So that's to say, and if you all agree with me to say that land is the biggest asset anyone can have. So imagine having the confidence you get that at any point anything happens, you have a land to back up your investment. I feel that's more of a security than promises or words can ever say. You get. So I feel this particular question needed to be addressed, right? So GVEST is an asset backed investment. We have land to back up our investment, right? So simply where we bear all the associated risk for you. That is basically what it means when we say we're asset backed. So all the risk of your investment, we are bearing the risk. We do not share the risk with investors or losses with investors. No, we do not make excuses for anything to our investors. No, our word, like I think one of the major thing or one of the leading field or one of our core values is integrity. That's just what I mean to say, right? So we keep to our word. When we tell you once ROI is due, you receive your ROI without needing to contact us because we already know we keep tabs on our investors and their investments, right? So that is basically it about the backing of GVEST. So whenever you're speaking to an investor and then they are worried about investments, Ponzi scheme and all that, because to be realistic, investments are common, right? But GVEST withstood the test of time. So if your client or if your prospect is worried about what happens if something goes wrong, you can just you simply tell them we are an asset-backed investment, right? We have properties to back up our investment, but our major stronghold of investment is real estate. So we invest in properties and we invest in real estate basically. So you should know that yes, it's something that has come to stay, right? Then I just want to share a brief track record of GVEST so far over the years, right? GVEST came into limelight for wealth creation in 2020. So far, our track record with our investors looks like this, right? We have over 100 investors, and over $2 million has been invested in GVEST, right? And this particular figure I'm giving you is not even, I won't call it the most recent because over the years we've had more investors coming to GVEST, right? Because I believe based on the testimonial from our investors and the word, and also our trust, our transparency, our integrity has spoken more for us, right? So over $60,000 has been paid in ROI. First year for ROI payment, that's which is 2021 because we fully started in 2020. So 2021 we paid over $60,000 in ROI. Then over $500,000 has been paid to investors as returns on investment in the year 2022, right? Then we've posted frequent dinner nights We've hosted webinars, investors meetings, like a lot of things to keep our investors engaged and involved in all our activities over the years, right? And then, well, these are a couple of testimonials that we've had. I'll be sharing some testimonials probably at the end of my presentation. But so now, before I go back to talking about the app, as I said earlier, I want to break down what GTS is. And then also, I feel there are a couple of frequently asked questions that clients or prospects definitely want to ask you. And the FAQ here were coined up or were compiled based on the questions and responses we get from our investors, right? So one of these questions is, what's the guarantee I won't lose my money on this investment? You can believe me, or you can agree with me that Mr. Isaac asked this very question when he was having his role play with Damilari. What's the guarantee I won't lose my money on this investment, right? So as I said earlier, GVES is an asset-backed investment. So any default or hence any default, we offer you a piece of property, a piece of land, right, in our company, in our estate, which is what your investment fund, right? So, like when we say, so to answer this, like you have the full guarantee that nothing will go wrong with your investment, nothing will go wrong with your funds, right? So, another question that we normally get from our clients or prospects or investors is, what document will be provided to me after the investment, right? And then here's the answer: we will issue you a receipt, an agreement document, which will be signed by you, and this agreement document contains like everything you need to know about your investment and guiding principles and all, right? Right. So, and then you'll be offered a receipt. You'll be issued a receipt that shows a confirmation of the payment you made to us. You have your copy, we have our copy. So that way everyone stays documented, right? Then now, how often can I withdraw? This is also one important question that we get from our clients and investors, right? So how often you can withdraw is upon completion of investment, right? So based on the investment agreement we have with you, and I'll share you good news by the way. But based on our agreement or your investment agreement with us, if you invested for 3 years, if it is an accrued investment, then you get your ROI and the capital at the end of your investment. But if it's a simple interest investment, then every year, every cycle of your investment, because we have 18 months tenure on our investment, and then so at every 18 months, or we previously when we were doing like annually, at every 12 months, you get your ROI, and then your capital is being paid at the end of the agreed number of years you chose to invest with us, right? So here's another question that a lot of people ask: why is ROI for your last scheme, right? But then, so here we are. The simple answer you give your client or your prospect is we are operating the market standard rates, right? So if you get to realize that we do not use black market rates for investment, right? We use standard market rate, and we do that for a reason, because you all agree that black market rates are not they are not stable or reliable to say, right? So we operate using the standard market rates, and I believe that will cover everything the investor needs to know, because if we are operating with standard market rate, then you know that the ROI is technically not for the dollar scheme. It's not like it is low, but since we are using the standard rate, it is in line with standard rates. Basically, that's I don't want to like go too far about it. So the next question I have here is what if I'm not interested in any of your landed properties? What happens when you can't pay me? You can simply tell your client or your prospect, we don't do any other business than real estate, either cash or in assets, right? And then simple. Then here's another one: how does the credit card work? Do I have to apply for it, or it will be automatically issued as soon as I invest? So, using GVest, once you download the application, you get to walk through everything. Like once you do your onboarding, you get your dashboard, you see everything. You want to fund your wallet, you want to invest directly. We give you options. You get to now. At some point, like if an investor is interested in a credit card, yeah, based on your investment portfolio, we can guarantee you, we can issue you a card, right? And this card is going to be a globally accepted card, right? We have previous investors that have attested to the fact that yes, we keep our word, and anywhere you are in the world, we deliver your card to you, right? And that is why our application has no restriction. You can use our application in actually every part of the world, even European countries that mostly have restrictions on applications. Our application is available to all, right? Then can I request for my capital before the maturity date? Yes. And yeah, so this is now one of the one of the areas where the agreement document also comes in for this particular question. So we have a policy, we have guiding principles with on our investment, right? Can I so once an investor wants to end or terminate his contract, his investment contract with us before due date, yes, you can do that. But there will be a 30% deduction of administration charges. Now, this if looking at this percentage, it was actually well deliberated, and then the decision was made because um, ending your investment before its time keeps us at an inconvenience because, as we said earlier, we are an investment company. We invest. We don't just collect money and keep. No, we don't collect our investors' funds and keep. No, we invest it into our diverse portfolios, right? So terminating your investment before the due date uh, will eventually cause a bit of a discomfort for us and the other investors that we work with, right? So that is why we take that administrative charge of 30%. Now, how am I supposed to trust you enough before I could invest with your company? Simple. Our brand speaks for us. Like this particular one, you do not need to even stress it to your client, to your prospect. You they can go ahead, search for GVest, search for Gtext Holding, search for like any of our subsidiary, any of our product. You can search for GVest, and then like we're a globally known brand. We have investors close, right? So if you want to, you like and you can just put online, put social media, call anybody. Like our customer service are 24/7 available to attend to you for any questions you might have, right? So our brand speaks for itself across the globe. What do you use the money invested to do? I said earlier, we are an investment. We invest. We use the money to develop real estate. Our mother company is a real estate company, right? Our investment portfolios cuts across real estate. So because we've actually looked at all the possible scenarios of investment that we have and realized that real estate is the biggest. Real estate does not fail. Yeah, there was this comment where they said if you snooze you lose, right? And if you want to talk about how real estate does not fail, you can start. Lagos is a very typical example of why real estate pays, right? We have areas in Lagos that like they're basically for the 1%. And that is what Gtext Holdings is currently building. We're building luxury, right? We're building technology, green and smart homes. So imagine if GVest is investing in all these real estate projects, these luxury products, these green and smart homes. There's no way we feel you can be insecure about your investment with us, right? Now the next question I have here is, does it mean it's until you sell the property or get rental income that you pay me my ROI? What if you don't? The simple answer is no. Real estate business sales, it's a capital expenditure, right? So real estate business sales is capital expenditure, meaning we do not have to wait till we sell a property to pay. Being a capital expenditure means we our investment, like we get returns on every investment we do consistently. So there's no way we can fail or snooze on your returns, right? So yeah, I think these are the basic questions that we've encountered from our clients, from prospects, from our investors, right? So I think permit me to stop sharing. Then I would like to focus now on the application once again. So as I said earlier, Jive, we have an application which is available on any platform you're using, be it Android or iOS. So if you're using an iPhone, you can simply go to Play Store. And I promised to drop the links to our applications on all the stores, right? Which I'll do before the end of this very session I have. And then so basically now with what we've done with GVest application is we've digitized investment, right? You can easily go onto our application once you've done all the setup. Once you click on a particular investment type, say for example simple investment, you get all the investment we have, their rates, their prices and everything. You can just select an investment, make your payment, and then your investment start running. Once you confirm your payment, within 24 hours, and I'm saying within because most of the time we do in less than 24 hours, but within 24 hours, you get your receipts and your documents and everything about your investment, right? The only time maybe we might delay is at the point maybe when we are unable to verify the user's identity or anything that should warrant us to send all those information, right? But besides that, you can be rest assured that all your documents and your information about your investment will be set for 24 hours. So for the website now, also it's we have our website performs a similar action with the mobile application. The difference is the mobile application is more robust. So I'd advise or I'll suggest that if need be, you can just kindly go ahead to Play Store, App Store, install the application, walk through it, see how it works, and then yeah, you have every tool you need on GVest to approach your clients, approach your investors, tell them about what we do, what we have, how we operate, the confidence, like literally you have all the information you need about GVest, right? To carry on with your sales pitch to your clients. And as promised, I'm dropping the links to our application on the chat section. So everyone, you can kindly click or select based on your based on your platform, your device platform, and you can install the application. And also, I would like to say at any point, if you're of which I'm sure you will not come across any challenge, but at any point you encounter any challenge, you can reach out to our customer service. You can reach out to our IT support and send to you and make sure you have a seamless operation, a seamless transaction on the GVest application, right? So thank you very much. I think that will be the end of my presentation on GVest app and then GVest itself, right? And then please, I think I will be open to take your questions. But as I promised earlier, I said I have a good news for us. And the good news is GVest has reviewed it. All right, so thank you. All right, yeah, I'll drop the PDF, so it will be sent to the group today. He's Mr. Lincoln. I will send you the PDF I used for my presentation, the product slide, so you can share it to our to our partners here on the call. Yeah, so sorry, let me just thanks. Right, okay, yeah, the number. Okay, someone requested for the number, and then okay. So Adiran here, please kindly help me drop the official customer care lines on the chat section also, so that then you can reach out to us at any time, right? So yeah, back to my promise that I made. I said I have a good news for everyone here. So GVest has currently reviewed our ROI. So with as little with as little as 5 million naira and above, and earn between 20 to 40% returns on investment. Yes, you heard me right. I said it as little as 5 million and above. You can earn between 20 to 40% on investment. Yes. So we reviewed the economic situations and everything, and try to wait. Remember, one of our our motto is to build an empower, right? So management had the management of GVS and Gtext Holdings have reviewed our investment plan, and we are currently running a promo also. So to get the offers that we currently have, kindly reach out to us or reach out to any of our customer care line. And then if you need further information, you we're always available to give you all the information you need on investment. Then I would like to share something right now, just to I would like to share my just for everyone to see the current offers we currently have. This is the promo offers that we have, right? Everyone, you can see, I believe this is amazing, right? This is an amazing offer. Like, I can gladly boast about this, that you can hardly have this particular rate of returns from anywhere. And I'm being serious. You can forget about when it comes to returns on investment, because here's what we offer. For 5 million naira, you get 22% every 18 months, right? For 10 million, you get 25% every 18 months. And you can cut you can cut your investment, or you can have your investment across. We have 18 months, we have 3 years, we have 4.5 years, we have 9 years. So any timeline or any duration you feel you want to go for, or you're going with, we offer it here. Looking at this particular right, for 15 million you get 28%. For 20 million you get 31%. I mean, this is just amazing. And I'm telling you this as someone who has come in contact with investors. Our investors are excited about this. Your prospects will be excited about this. Like, you can I'll be dropping the banner for interested, or for those that would want to, or those that want to the banner, right? But this is our current promo offer. Yeah, I think that is, like, I want to, like, say, I would have loved to say we give it up for the management of Gtext Holdings investment, but yeah, we're on a meeting. So, but yes, we understand that this is an amazing offer. Like, this was reconsidered. So imagine having this ROI at the, like, every 18 months with as little as 5 million, getting 22%. If you invest for say 4.5 or 3 years, you are literally, you are multiplying, you're doubling down on whatever you've invested. Like, and I mean this, like, literally. So yes, these are the current offers, the promo offers we currently have. And our customer care line will be dropped in the section, or chat section, sorry. Yeah, I think that's basically, yes. Yeah. So thank you very much, Aderonke. So you can reach out to any of the numbers that is in this in the chat section. Thank you very much, Mr. Isaac.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Joseph. That was a fantastic and detailed session on the GVest investment. Yes, I believe we all got value. If you got value, just put that in the chat box. Value, 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 value. That was really great. And there are a lot of questions, a lot of, inquiries, a lot of objections that we get regarding the GVEST investments. And I believe that now we are really, really much more informed on how we can provide detailed responses even to this. So let's get to work. Let's close the deals and let's make it happen. So for anyone who has any inquiry, you can reach out to the numbers dropped on the chat box. And if you're yet to be added to the WhatsApp group, it's really important you are on the WhatsApp group, because there we communicate on a daily basis and vital information is being passed across every day. So let's not forget the challenge is still on, the incentives are still up, and a lot of persons, can still qualify for the brand new cars, for the all expense paid trip, for the exclusive dinners, with Dr. Stephen, for the cash award, for the even award recognition. A lot is up to be won. So thank you all for joining this morning. Have a beautiful day ahead.